Hey you! I'm so glad you're here today. It's time for my January plan with me for my lunar bullet journal and spiritual bujo. So let's get into this. But first, let us start this new year. And so, it begins. For January, I wanted to continue the tree line theme for my monthly overview like I did in December. I start with the horizontal month layout, filling in the dates and the days of the week. In the upper left-hand corner, I have a section for my monthly goals, and in the lower left, a section for my future plans. My monthly mantra for January is, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams," which I think is fitting, especially since we're at the beginning of a brand new year. It's just a little something to keep me going and to give me motivation. I then add the lunar phases to my calendar. I'm using silver and blue metallic markers this month, along with the black SuperTips markers from Crayola. At the very end of the month, I have this one lone tree, which is my mother's birthday. I'll be filling in the rest of my tree line calendar as more dates and appointments come. On the next two pages, I have my Letters to the Universe spread. This can be a daily gratitude log, but what I like to do is to just use it as a place to open a dialogue with the universe and with my inner self, just to say thank you for various things or just to write out my feelings. This can be a daily practice that uses one line, or it can be an as-needed practice that is less frequent but takes up more lines in your journal. Now we're getting into the lunar part of this spiritual bullet journal. I begin with my Practical Tarot New Moon Journaling prompt spread. On the opposite page, I'm writing out the theme of the first lunar month of 2019, which is Purify Your Spirit. Below that is a section for challenges I will face in the first new moon of the year, and next to that, my goals for the first new moon. Directly below, I have a section called How I'm Going to Do It, and at the very bottom of the page, I have a range of dates that span the lunar month. This is my tracker for the mantras that I'll come up with after filling out the Practical Tarot New Moon Journaling prompt. My tracker is a sprout of leaves that come up every day as I say the mantras and roots that grow as my practice goes on for the lunar month. Be sure to check out how I use this spread. I'll leave a link in the description down below and up above in the cards. For this new moon of the year, I wanted the feel of the darkness of space and the darkness of the new moon itself. I start off with a section for my intention for the lunar month, which I'll determine in my first moon practical tarot plan with me. I've left 8 spaces for each of the moon phases to write the mantras that correspond with each phase and how they relate to my intention. The inner ring is left for more tracking throughout the lunar month, and the outer ring will be decorated with metallic and white during each lunar phase as a part of my journaling practice. Let me know down below if you'd like to see a video on how I use this spread to journal with the moon phases and how I use the mantras in tandem with my intention for the lunar month. Now I'm going to wrap up this lunar journaling section with 2 very simple pages: my monthly action steps to achieve my goals and my mid-month check-in. Next is my January Hygge challenge. Each time I complete one of the items off this list, I'll use a stamp marker to tick it off and also draw it on the day it was completed. And now we've reached the end of the month. First, I have the Unravel Your Month check-in and my lunar review to look back at what worked, what didn't, what to improve, and what my biggest wins were. And a little reminder at the bottom of the page to review my spiritual goals so that they're top of mind. Now that we've completed this month, we can go ahead and bring our January Plan With Me lunar bullet journal and spiritual bujo practice to a close. If you'd like to see what I use for my daily planner, check out the link below and in the cards for the tour of my Dragon Tree Rituals for Living Dream Book and Planner. In future videos, I'll be talking about my favorite pens, supplies, and giving you a tour of my personal lunar bullet journal and spiritual bujo life trackers. If you'd like a video on how I use the lunar wheel spread to journal with the moon phases and how I use the mantras in tandem with my intention for the lunar month, let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to stick around and subscribe so you don't miss anything. I'm so grateful that you chose to spend your time here with me today. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!